Hello! Welcome to the Visit Sedona TV show. My name is Alan Elfman. First off, happy Halloween. We're going to be having an awesome show today. We've got many people in our studio today. We have Ted from Speedy Sedona. We also have Deb Saunders, who is she runs the Advanced Learner Program out of West Sedona Elementary School. And we also have Nancy Prestwick, who's a grandparent of a child in the Advanced Learning Program. And in the studio with us right now, we have a very personal friend of mine. He's a very talented musician. He has not paid me to say this. I'm actually being Israel, as I like to call it. And this is Eric Miller. How are you?
Great, thank you.
It's so nice to have you.
Nice to have you too. Or nice to be here.
Well, nice to have me. You better stand in line for that one. Well, you've been playing in Sedona for over a decade.
That's right.
I mean, you've went from long hair to short hair.
That's right. I was a 80s rocker. Loved the rock and roll when I moved out here in 91.
And now what kind of music do you do?
I do world fusion, mix it up. I love Spanish music, I love Brazilian music, and I always search for inspiration through world music CDs, and it's always very inspiring.
So you would consider yourself like an international musician?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I really love your music, and
Thank you.
I'm just in awe. What separates you from the other musicians is I could listen to you over and over and over again and not be bored.
Wonderful.
Well, and also, I mean, and you being a musician here in Sedona, one of the challenges the musicians have is they're always marketing themselves out, and it really takes the intensity away from their music, and it makes it more of a marketing. And you don't do that at all. It's all music, and it's just genuinity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, I have to survive, so I get gigs around town, but I'm always writing new music, and it's what keeps me going.
And you write the songs.
Yes.
That make the whole world sing. Well, you know what? While you're in the studio, and for those of you who are watching this, not listening to this, he has his guitar with him. It's an acoustic guitar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And you know what my favorite song is, don't you?
I do.
What is it?
Lonely as the Moon.
And what better day to play it than Halloween? Would you please grace the radio audience and the internet audience with that song?
Sure.
Please.
My pleasure. Is it nature's wicked scheme that night brings only dreams? I need someone to hold before I get too old. Do the stars reveal my fate? How long must I wait with empty arms and empty heart? I just stare into the dark. Lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon tonight. Lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon tonight. When the shadows find me here, I feel love's memory draw near, but there's no comfort in a touch that lingers from a faithless love. I look up to the sky and wonder, has love passed me by? And that silver face looks down on me in in solitary sympathy. Yeah, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon tonight. Lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon tonight. There's someone out there just like me, alone with just a memory, needing the loneliness to end, wanting new love to begin. As we go our separate ways, maybe our paths will cross one day and change pale to passion's flame. Until you come, love, I remain. Yes, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon tonight. Lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon tonight. Lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon tonight. Lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon, lonely as the moon tonight.
You heard that, and I'm just going to give you a round of applause myself.
Thank you.
Everyone in my studio audience, let me just multiply this. Well, since we've got less than a minute and a half, what we're going to do is, for those of you who are listening to this, you can hear more of it at myspace.com/Eric Miller Music.
That's right.
And tonight you're playing...
Tonight I'll be playing at the Martini Bar, located at the Szechuan Restaurant, in the back of Szechuan Restaurant, and that's at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
It's about 8:30.
Call him. Dude, he is just unbelievable. We're going to be wrapping this up, but he's going to be playing his second song while I do my wrap-up. You don't mind, do you?
Not at all.
I thank you so much. This is Eric Miller. And what's the name of your second song?
Come Dance With Me.
Okay, well, dance with him. So if you're doing it in your car, be very careful, because I don't want you getting pulled over and blaming it on me because you were dancing to his music. So this is Eric Miller, and please do it.
Dance with me. My arms are open. Come touch my heart and feel the beat. Come dance with me. Together we'll fly. Let's strip down our fears and explore love's mystery. We could do the tango down the Milky Way. The moon would shine upon us as we sway. Come take my hand. Don't say tomorrow. Now is all that is given to man. Can you hear the music calling your name? Once you dance the dance of love, you'll never be the same. Come dance with me. Come stepping lightly to life's sweet melody. Darling, come dance with me. To life's sweet melody. Darling, come dance with me.
Well, that was Eric Miller, and we are pleasure to have you. we're going to be taking a commercial break.